Hello everyone, happy 4th of July and welcome to my weekend project, which is doing some work on the Christmas platform for this year. I stopped at Lowe's the other day and bought 336 by 80-inch Luan doors, and I've cut the length down to I think it's 66 inches, so 5.5 feet. And I've laid down some O-scale tubular track. This is based on, I think it's the D291 dealer display layout, most of it. But I've also included a second track which loops around the entire core trackage. And I've thrown my accessories on it and some of the Department 56 houses that we have. I think the only one that I haven't brought down from the attic yet is the Santa's Workshop one, and that'll be coming down. This is all very tentative so far. My game plan was to temporarily set this up and then spend some time just sitting looking at it and taking in how different things look, and if we like them the way they are or want to make changes. And once it's all been pretty much finalized, I can trace the track on the wood and where the houses go, and then disassemble everything, and I can paint the doors. I'm going to do the traditional dealer display layout with the paint and the dyed sawdust on it, and the tan for the road bed and the highways. So, and again, keep in mind this is very tentative at this point, but in the back on the outside loop, and it might be a little dark, we have a Lionel, I think it's the 317 bridge on the outer loop, and a couple of girder bridges on the inner loop, and then a Marks Wabash truss bridge, and all the switches on it are going to be Lionel 42 switches. What I like about them is that I'm not going to have to run all these extra wires on the platform at Christmas, and I also like the fact that they are equipped with illuminated switch lanterns. Over here, maybe a tunnel, and that could change. I don't know, it might be a 3-track tunnel, it might be a 1-track tunnel, it's too early to tell. We have the venerable Lionel crossing guard in their Department 56 church. This is a modern Lionel control tower that I picked up on eBay, and whoever had owned it, they had it custom painted to resemble the original post-war control tower. And then probably in here the cattle pen with a Department 56 barn, and over here Lionel oil derrick, and probably, I don't know, I see parking a tank car on the siding or something like that, and the Lionel freight house along with a Marks floodlight tower, and over here post-war Lionel switch tower, and swinging over here a modern Lionel ice house, and I have the post-war ice car to go with that, and then my coal ramp, which I broke one of the railing wires while I was handling it. Irritate me. This is what happens when you're not being careful. It's something that should be treated with much care. Let's see what else I can show you. I've also picked up the Department 56 Lionel train shop, and I can show you some of the other houses very slowly. And of course in the back is Ralphie's house from A Christmas Story, which is kind of neat. And I don't know at this point if I'm going to paint some blue down to look like water going through the bridges, or just leave the bridges over the green sawdust. And you can imagine in your mind that they're over a gully or something. I'll scooch down here and give some views of this. I have to cut track yet, of course. I just have a piece laying over the top of another one. All the sidings are going to get Lionel illuminated bumpers on them. Over in here, probably the Noma talking station. Whoops. And since I have both the red and green versions, we had the red one when I was small, but I kind of like the green one, and I've actually gotten two of them. One is a factory assembled green one, and the other green one I kind of kit bashed, so that has a green roof with green benches. So I have sort of like 3 different versions of this. And the Lionel post-war water tower. So right now that's what it's looking like, and the whole thing measures 9 feet long and 5.5 feet deep. And I have a bunch of 042 switches that I didn't use because I changed things around, so I might put in some crossovers because I kind of like the look of a lot of switches on a layout. But I'm thinking that it sort of captures the spirit of post-war Lionel in a display layout. I don't know where the Christmas tree is going to fit in. Is it going to sprout up someplace through the platform or be separate? It's too early to tell. As far as streets go, I'm thinking of bringing the street right up through here, past the switch tower, and then over in here the street will continue on, also go off to the left and cross the tracks and go off here, and coming back here the street would continue up through there and make a right hand turn, cross the tracks and come past the barn and go out somewhere over this way. Again, it's all very tentative, and my logic for putting it up now was to give me time to sit and look at it and make any changes that I might want before drawing outlines of everything that goes on it and painting it. So it looks like it's going to be a fun thing to do at Christmas, and probably going to have only steam engines on it, but you never know. Originally it was going to have the inner loop of trackage, which is a bit complex. Then I was going to do a trestle set, but after thinking it over, I kind of wondered how it would look with another loop of track around everything, and I kind of like that. And that's not to say that a small trestle set might not make an appearance on it, but right now this is what I have, and we'll see what the final version turns out to be. So I hope everybody has a happy 4th of July, and stay tuned for more developments.